Welcome back, Waterfall Adventures. In this episode of North Carolina Waterfalls, these two fearless explorers and I tackle 8 waterfalls in Highlands, including a very little known gem, a jumping off rock. We even walk under 3 different waterfalls and give you the easiest path to a roaring lion as we uncover North Carolina's Waterfall Wonderland.
Hey, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button so that I get to do more of this.
First up today is Picklesimer Falls, sometimes called Picklesimer Rockhouse Falls. When you get to the fall, you will totally understand why it's called that. Keep in mind when parking, never block a road or gate with your car. This trail is easy to follow and is a little over half a mile. It starts out with a wonderful hike through a tall pine stand. Just take a look at that. While you're walking and admiring the trees, watch your footing. You'll pass through lush laurels and then to an open field. After the open field, the trail will narrow down some. If you come to a split, you can go either way. You'll cross a little stream, continue and make your way up the trail, and then feast your eyes on the waterfall. Wow, this is a good one.
I don't know what sushi.
Stay vigilant during your hikes. You never know what beautiful surprises nature has in store. Be on the lookout for the unique wildflowers or the lush blooms, specifically in the vibrant months of April and May. And don't forget to admire the fantastic ferns, which retain their splendor nearly all year round. If it wasn't for the North Carolina Waterfalls app, we would have never found this next hidden gem. The reason we use the North Carolina Waterfalls app is because of waterfalls like this. The app shows on a map so easily where to park and how to find the next nearby waterfall. At only a quarter of a mile down from the parking area at Picklesimer Falls is the parking for Chasm Falls. The hike is a mere 250 yards long and 90% of it is flat along an old logging road. The hike does have a short, steep section just before you get to the falls. After going under some rhododendron bushes, you will make your way over a hemlock and then you will get to feast your eyes on the falls. At the start of the Cullasaja Gorge is a pullout on the left, and it contains 2 falls. The first is Sequoyah Falls, and it's really the water coming over the dam from Lake Sequoyah. The fall typically attracts visitors enjoying the water and the sun. From the same parking area, we started down a drainage ditch, then around a little bit of litter and some rhododendrons. Why do people even litter? Through some brush before we had a big climb down. The girls needed an extra hand right here. That put us out right into the middle of the falls. On the way back up, one chose a steep climb and the other chose a new route. That actually might be the easiest way to get to this fall. Bridal Falls. This is a roadside beauty, or should I say a drive-through delight. This is a must-see waterfall as the only waterfall in the state that you could drive behind. While you're not allowed to drive under the falls anymore, you could as recently as 2012. I've read that some engineer from Washington, D.C. said the rock had a crack in it, so they shut it down. This is just a genuine beauty that you have got to stop at and admire while you're driving down US 64. Next up, Dry Falls. Remember, this site requires a fee. For a smooth visit, I strongly suggest complying with this. Park rangers frequently monitor the area, as I've seen on numerous visits. It would be wise to bring $3 in cash per vehicle. Alternatively, you can secure your day pass in advance at recreation.gov. Given that cell service in the area can be patchy and the reliability of the electronic kiosks is questionable, these precautions can save you a lot of time and hassle. Next stop, Bust Your Butt Falls. This fall is a roadside attraction that has a rock hop to get to the water. Come in the summer and you will see it crowded with people, oftentimes sliding down the falls or even jumping off the rock. Next up, Cullasaja Falls. This trail is insane, but the fall is just phenomenal. The trail is steep and slippery and is definitely not recommended for inexperienced hiker. This drops over 150 vertical feet in what feels like a straight down ascent. There are 2 trails to the bottom. This trail that we are taking started from the middle of the parking area. At the end, I will describe an easier path, so just wait a minute and I'll get to it. If you're up for the challenge, the views from the bottom are well worth it. If you go this way, when you finally make it down to the river, you will have to walk upstream about 75 yards to get to the base of the falls. I feel like the absolute best view of these falls are the ones that highlight those 4 separate falls on the top left. To get the best view of this, you're going to want to be on the far river right side and up a little bit and you'll capture this view. The climb back up is definitely going to get your heart pumping, but be sure to take a moment during the climb and enjoy the various views of this absolutely fantastic falls. So we are making our uphill climb up the river right side, climbing up the hill. This is the much easier path. As you could see from it, it is just an easier climb. It is still extremely strenuous and difficult, but to get to this path, you will walk on the uphill side of the parking area and you will find this path. But don't be mistaken, it's still very strenuous and difficult. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and be notified for our next video where we go to Saluda and uncover 11 waterfalls in one day.